And yet there is a mommy to free Ghana. Ebian can you mote from Ashasiano, Yaka Contum, and all the quality sound are Moti and Ebiamba. And it's a money power wedding. Now, why did you let us a
Okay, guys, welcome to Classic Entertainment Gist. Daddy Lumba controversial video admitted in court as lawyer cross-examined Akosua Serwaa Fosuh. Abusuafoɔ said the Asia Kwakwa no say you know that says the case is in court as to whom the legal wife shall be and who will be obliged to be the rightful widow to perform the widowhood rites at Daddy Lumba's funeral. And no battle necessary court sana no on the 17th of November 2025 sana omukoko piemu court ntini be ko piemu wo ho sana sesia no nsema so wo ho no enu bi na me de ebrawi. But then there is a new development and then it say no omukoko pie ho no defendant no first defendant no omo provide new evidence and as a new video bi a eno no omo pese court no ede aginaso eka asem na omo ka no ho apart from the evidences ahodo bi a omo de akomo present before no eno ra na ekoduro no ekoye banta kakra because no plaintiff no lawyer say no, you don't have to present anything, this is a new video. As far as the fact is say be a plaintiff no only the person in the video no doesn't mean say the video should be accepted in court. But in fact confirm man court has accepted the video. Let's get into the story. Said the Nora Echo proceedings and said the Omosha say no esiko no mame embo tofano ewo hasisa. I think say I have to read it in English kakrana fi say the ebeba na ya chirichiri musa. I say a Kumasi High Court has admitted into evidence a video clip in which the late highlife musician Daddy Lumba appeared to discuss who performed the in-law rites at his late mother's funeral. The video now says the new development video now. According to this one, I'll show you the video. Let me continue for a while. As a counsel for Akosua Serwaa Fosuh, who claims to be the legal spouse of the late musician born Charles Kwadwo Fosuh, fiercely objected to the admission of the document, prompting heated debate in court on Monday, November 17th. And he said, and said, the American that it became a heated conversation with hostile debate as to what say Ombejia Tumanas or Monjintu. The document, a short video clip of the late Daddy Lumba detailing how his first love, Theresah Abresseh of blessed memory, contributed to his mother's funeral, was being tendered in by lawyers of Abusuapanin Kofi Owusu, the first defendant in the case. So he's a first defendant in Abusuapanin because I mean for so you have to recall what made the Abusuapanin court. I say open the anyways, legal wives no say that assembly there definitely except omo no mudi. And this is the video. Let me show you the video before we proceed.
And yet there is a mommy to free Ghana. Ebian can you mote from Ashasiano, Yaka Contum, and all the quality sound are Moti and Ebiamba. And it's a money power wedding. Now why did you let us a woman said Mama Theresah were free. And there made a yakwa mabusin for. Nemo a calme adia que sebia Theresah ye mamma. Me you feel that. Na anche and now free. You feel that. Na anche and now free. A brame mammy free. Say Ebesi Theresah nice woman. Now, Mobagia de say Theresah made in a nice hero. A free da wooyen, echo see a bride seeing. Echo see die a year na ye. Edmianian for D and Sanko for no me Bibiano Theresah na ye by. ado yema itwa to kra ye mengonwa ne se mini Theresah yanka aware ase nanso ono obegina mu ebe ye nsiye ebe show bibia santeman ye show ewo badwam ema ye fe mama.
I believe say you've watched that video, sir. And you know, this is the video Norano or more tender in, sir, as evidence and as a new evidence, sir. So so I said this was after the evidence labeled DL5 had been captured by the courts during the case management conference. Akosua Serwaa Fosuh is in court seeking the court's order to make her the only surviving wife and also the sole performer of the widowhood rite at the late musician's funeral. Counsel for Abusuapanin Owusu, head of Daddy Lumba's extended family, Dominic Kwadwo Fosuh, in his cross-examination of the lawful attorney of Akosua Serwaa Fosuh, prayed with the court presided over by Justice Dorinda Smith Atta to first identify the document. So when you say Daddy Lumba no ne yere no oni ha nti no ne ono so no nipa ugina mu ema no e wo court ko no en lawyer no sa nti ono na sesia no omototo na no sa na chese ye wo mu bia no ono so be yiya no kama sa. But this was objected by lawyer William Kusi. Okay, and in this person, there is a person na ugina mu ma Daddy Lumba yere no e wo hasi because or claim to know the Daddy Lumba very well and everything about him and the wife. And you know, onu ngoni gina mu or the Emma Daddy Lumba yere no. Aside that, no, there is a lawyer out no so no case no o follow sa and I say ugina mu Emma mama no so. I said, but this was objected by lawyer William Kusi, who insisted the rules of the court do not tender evidence when the plaintiff does not know the source or who authored it. He argued that the fact that the plaintiff identifies the person in the video does not give her the capacity to respond to the document, adding that it will amount to injustice if admitted. She said, "You're not so kind." I said, "No, case the evidence here, the bejiatum because and no crano as a muji to managers as I said, more injustice. Has seen, but then you heard the course. This follows an invitation by Counsel of the first defendant, Dominic Kwadwo Owusu, inviting Akosua Serwaa Fosuh's attorney, Georgina Osei-Bonsu, to identify the musician in the video in which the latter appeared to give details on how Theresah Abresseh performed in-law rites this year at his late mother Amasa's funeral. Say video no share no team say ntini nipa no gina mu ma Daddy Lumba ne yere no sesia no I think say a friend Georgina Osei-Bonsu ntino omo friend no bisa ne say you know this person right nipa yo video mi so ni no I say anime ni no and a lawyer no sorry say no my lord, we cannot accept this document. This pin sheet. We cannot accept this pin sheet because the fact is Nipano or plaintiff no does not mean say we should admit we should accept it. But the trial judge Dorinda Smith Atta overruled and admitted the short video clip as evidence, marking a significant turnaround in the case. But Judge said no. The video has Daddy Lumba in it and he's saying something. So let's admit it and then continue. However, when cross-examination resumed, Akosua Serwaa Fosuh's legal attorney insisted the video had been altered since accounts of the plaintiff and that of the late musician's family did not indicate the presence of Theresah Abresseh for such rites. Okay, and you know, Daddy Lumba, sorry, no lawyer no so say no. Sa video here, omo outer, omo the biake ka because Abusuapanin enkai o baby ampu omo nkai se sa maame na mo bonu din Theresah Abresseh ebe ye nsiye bia e wo Daddy Lumba ne maame yes. She told the court she has evidence in the form of pictures to prove to the court that Akosua Serwaa Fosuh performed the NCA. Okay, also pictures a be kire say Akosua Serwaa ne be yensi. This got Counsel for first defendant on his feet to put it to Madam Osebonsu that the refusal of the plaintiff to perform in-law rites at the late Daddy Lumba's mother's funeral was the genesis of the separation between the former and the high life musician. Some kind that said there has been accusation be and I say almost let it be a Mame Akosua Serwaa actually the command Daddy Lumba say Ojaya aware. Entino a lawyer esan saa letter no nti no abusuafo angina ntum wa abreko a Daddy Lumba maame wuye no so omegina ho emeye nsiye. This is where the issue is now going. It's going around. Okay. This suggestion the attorney disagrees with. Okay. He also suggested that emotional pain endured by the late musician explained why he did not attend Akosua Serwaa Fosuh's mother funeral in January 2018. Just one more chira. Akosua Serwaa so mami wu in 2018 Daddy Lumba nkwaye no. But ye ne dia omo kan ne dia judge ne say ehun hia. Won ye dia maboto. The lawyer for the first defendant had earlier raised objections about the marriage certificate tendered as evidence by Akosua Serwaa Fosuh. And say marriage certificate ne say mo be kai dada ye de akwa aba aye ne said there as ade no there is a marriage certificate, there is not a marriage certificate. The marriage certificate in the best a name na e was no they are saying say it doesn't correspond to eye mame Akosua Serwaa. Let's get into, I will put you through. He argued that since Akosua Serwaa Fosuh before her marriage to Daddy Lumba bore Akosua Serwaa Shindler, different from her original name at birth, the marriage certificate belonged to another person. Entino agina so ba kon lawyer no agina so say certificate ni engine to says there is a name Akosua Serwaa Shindler no maame ni dini and na was certificate so meaning say maame so owodina ye fe na Akosua Serwaa Fosuh entini said dini ya momo ka say ewo marriage certificate issue de ene enko enye pepepe enti enchintun yes me say court de enka no grow de mrane ye kanu ena no sentiment ahumobro bi ani court what you say even though sometimes we tamper justice with mercy but me say enye no kore ne ye kanu ho mrane ye kanu ho enti na ye kone de eni enya. Meanwhile, lawyers for Priscilla Ofori, also known as Odobroni, sought to understand the relationship between the attorney and the Fosuhs. Okay, almost say attorney no nipa no ugina mu ma Daddy Lumba yere no almost say omoni no Odobroni lawyer na say okay Odobroni nim sa nipa. Okay. The attorney in response detailed how she got to know the late Daddy Lumba in the USA during the musician's performance at a musical concert in 2003. Asked by defense counsel if she was not present when the duo got married in 1991 at Bomsu in 2004 during the couple's civil marriage ceremony in Germany, she answered in the affirmative. Just so she said, okay, there was something like that. There was a marriage here and there. Ujitum, siane. The attorney detailed how she and her children traveled to Germany to spend time with the Fosuhs at least in 3 occasions. The attorney no say, okay, when Daddy Lumba wako with Germany several times, maybe 3 or sometimes more vacations. The court is expected to give rule on the case on November 25th, 2025. Meanwhile, cross-examination continues on Tuesday, which is today, 18th November, after 7 hours of court proceedings as the daily hearing of the case continues. In Tennessean, the case is still in court, and today, as I'm speaking with you, on the 18th of November 2025, they are at court, or they are in the courtroom now, and everything is going on. And we'll definitely bring it back to you again. But then, until then, this is what transpired yesterday on the 17th of November 2025 concerning as to whom the legal wife, the wife to perform the the widowhood right of the late Daddy Lumba no say no ho asem esitie. Abusua, just let's follow the court proceedings and then we will give it to you the details after everything as to say yebegye atum amodo broni ono nso no obetumi abeye nsiye anase mpu eye maame Akosua Serwaa nso no yebebo atu agu se ono nso no ode letter akopen so opeso ogya aware enti no ye ma no enye nsiye no we'll see who becomes the widow ewo Daddy Lumba na ye na se by the 25th or latest by 28th and at 26th of November 2025. Only up to this time, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel wherever that you are watching from. If you are watching on TikTok, and so no follow sir, no give a like and so at the account. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you and see you another time with another video. Bye bye.